This has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Farrell. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So LSU's offense will have the first possession of the game. LSU really put it on the Rebels the last time these two clashed and took home all the flowers in the Magnolia Bowl.
LSU was so dominant in that game. Offensively, defensively, on special teams. It almost seemed like Ole Miss didn't even show up, so Ole Miss has got to play with more sense of urgency this time around.
Yeah, and talking to the Ole Miss guys and their staff, they're pretty upset about it. Like, this did not sit well with them. This rivalry game means something to them, and they're ready to come out here and get that taste out of their mouth and grab their flower.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his target down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find a tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They just keep firing. Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges, clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever, down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says. Like, cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They kick it away on fourth down. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last...
Kearney on the Jets. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space... And might as well start playing. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. What a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced him on fourth down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle at Sexton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, he drops to throw. Gonna take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to two. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Just a tremendous play to wrap up this first quarter for the offense. Boy, that'll give you some options as we start the second. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pocket breaking down. Firing deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Now facing a third and long. Fires to the wideout. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting. A little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Looking down the middle. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you...
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out their uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's going to fire deep, and this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Puts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football game.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play-action fake. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that He has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Now on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He'll pull it down. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Corners are going to bail. On the ground, it's Sexton. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Let's go.
They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Flying out to the left. Past the tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He'll work his way down to the 28. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and his offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
And that's why as a defense you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for room. It's Sexton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Third down. Versions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter,
Ole Miss gets the daily double. They win the Magnolia Bowl and beat LSU. And as always, they take victory in the tailgate. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense comes on the field first today. Last time they met, it was rocky top all night long. The Volunteers turning the tide in what had been a very lopsided series for Alabama.
Yeah, that was a long road for Tennessee those 17 years. They're not going to waste an opportunity to celebrate anytime they get a win over Bama now. So some of these fans will remember waiting those 16 years, and I'm sure some of these players do as well.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bucs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught by the receiver. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. And the ball is hauled in. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Now they call a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Trying to convert with a sneak. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. This drive has now reached the red zone. And now the handoff. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Now play number 9 on this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Volunteers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Vols fans, glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the defense wraps him up. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. On first down, it's play action. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Breaks free. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up fourth down. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field. So we'll check out this call.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we go on fourth down. And the Volunteers. This drive moving. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Back in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Vols bring their punt team onto the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Vols will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he boots it high into the air. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Here's the punt, high in the air. Fair catch made at the 35. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now in second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a quick grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Quick pass, the catch is made. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the running back takes the handoff.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. A tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away.
Number 18, on to punt it away.
And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. It's a toss to the left side. Oh, look at the quick cut. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback still with the football. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Tide and Vols. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarmed to the pass rush and sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. It would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry out. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw caught over the middle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Punting ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw testing the middle. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The balls come to the line and they're hurry up.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 3rd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And the balls are moving quickly down the field. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Running back with the football. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Volunteers. And that will give them the lead now. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he doesn't get there. The try fails. They don't go up by 7. Still a 5-point game. And the kickoff will be returned. And they've got the return of Corral. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Both area brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Testing the right side here. Tackled, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Well, if you're a receiver and you want your quarterback to throw you the football, you'd make plays like this. Not just catching the ball, but the effort after the catch to pick up valuable yards, and now they're at 4th and short.
And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Personal foul. Looking to kick.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped and gets a 1st down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarm into the football. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they punch it in. 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. And the offense going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Caught quickly. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Physical run earns the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up. Look out, room to run here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.